Welcome back to Cassette Beasts. Last time, we beat the game! And despite that the main story has been concluded, there's still more for us to do. Now, when the game was first launched, and I may be incorrect in this if somebody corrects me, when the game was first launched, there was only really one post-game thing to do. And that was fight the Ranger leader. I think everything else that is in the post-game was added post-launch, which actually means that it's been long enough since I've played this, I haven't actually personally experienced a lot of that, so that's going to be new for me. Before we do that, though, we do need to settle the score with leader Ianthe. Now, I may not be high enough level to do this, so...
Hey.
Oh yeah, I suppose we should tell him about this. Is that so? Tell me everything. I see. So there's a train station called Knightsbridge that houses a magic mirror portal. The stations themselves are part of one giant archangel. Also, there's a building that wears the avatar of a woman and a talking traffic crab who will help us find our way down there. That's about the gist of it. Tofu, Kaylee, if it was anyone else telling me this, I'd be very worried. But since it's you, I take this seriously. I'll have someone sent down there right away. Honestly, I never thought this day would come. Of course, I've discussed this possibility with my captains before. We have fully formed plans for all kinds of chance events. I suppose you would need that in a world like this. But now we can finally start to put them into motion. Most new arrivals will want to leave immediately. The Rangers will guide them to Knightsbridge, of course. Much of Harbor Town has been here for a long time, though. People have found partners, settled down, started families. There won't be a mass exodus anytime soon. There'll always be work for the Rangers to do in New World. I and the captains have already committed to staying in New World to protect anyone who chooses to remain. But Tofu, you've worked harder for this than anyone I've ever known. I know that I asked you to consider a position as captain, but I won't hold it against you if you choose to resign and leave. Whatever you decide, you have my full support.
Hey.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting to see what you're made of, and prepared to give us your all. Us? Well, I think it'd only be reasonable that my wife gets to help me out on this one. Your wife?
Hey.
Are you ready, honey? We found the cute lesbians! I mean, technically there's us, I guess, since we can romance the female party members.
Yeah!
It's really shaping up to be the hottest fight of the year. Who will come out on top? You got this one, Tofu.
Come on!
Come on, Offworlder. Show Ianthe who's boss. Oh, rooting for Ianthe, okay. Don't think we're gonna pull any punches, Tofu. You're not a trainee anymore. You're in the big leagues now.
Good luck.
Okay, we got our preemptive strike. We did not get... Okay, so... I know when we were fighting against Aleph, it probably would have been... Oh my goodness, the mute. Oh my goodness, the lyrics. So all of the music themes in this game, I've mentioned there are 4 different battle themes. They all have a a music track, and a vocal track. And the vocal track only kicks in when you fuse. This means that there are some situations where you may not often hear the vocal track. There's a music track against regular enemies. You will likely not really hear the vocal track for that one, which I think the song is called Cross Your Heart. You will very likely not hear that one because who's going to fuse against a regular enemy? We may have heard that one. I think that was the track that played against the slime guys that were on the bridge. I know I fused against them. And I think that was the regular battlefield. I would have to go back and check. But that would mean that we did actually hear the music track for that. There's one for Archangels, of course, which you will almost guaranteed hear. And there is one for Trainer. I guess Trainer battles. This is another one where they're not often strong enough. It's just the guys you run into out in the field. They're not often strong enough for you to fuse against, so you often won't hear that track. However, Socrates and Plato fused against you. So even if you wouldn't normally fuse fighting them, they would fuse and we heard the track. This is kind of why people usually associate that track as being Plato and Socrates' theme. This track is for all of the Ranger captains. And again, you will not often hear the vocals for this track, because the captains have complex strategies that you need to nip in the bud. You don't need overwhelming power, you need strategy. So oftentimes, fusing would be to your detriment. Which is why the vocal track is kind of considered to be Ianthe's theme. I also know that it probably would have helped if I had fused against Aleph. The biggest problem that we had fighting Aleph was that he just did so much damage. And fusing, A, would have mean he hit fewer of us, and B, we would have had better stats to deal with his strong hits, since all his attacks have the whole party. I didn't because I was worried I wasn't going to have enough turns to do everything I needed to fight against him. Like, one attack a turn is kind of rough. But in retrospect, I probably should have fused. That brings us here. I don't know what exactly I'm in for. I may not even have the levels for this. They are not hecking around. A lot of the other captains have kind of unique strategies and builds that work to their advantage that you can kind of work against. Ianthe and Wilma just kind of beat the crap out of you. That's their strategy, just absolutely beating the tar out of you. They are strong monsters, they have strong abilities, they have high stats. Any support abilities they do really just support the fact that they're going to be beating the tar out of you. So I know this particular monster does some weird stuff. So that's going to be my priorities, taking them out. This actually has an AP up thing on them, but they're going to be berserked. Okay, that hurt, but not too bad. And we're confused. We are burned, though. Okay, there's not a lot we can do against you. We're confused, though. Somebody said that there's a button you can press that actually tells you what various status effects do. And I don't know what that button is. Okay, the AP up is just gonna be such a pain in the butt. What's good against Astral? Anything that I got? Metal, poison. How does metal handle poison? Badly. And my metal is out right now. So I guess I would be better off bringing out a... Ice is neutral, but bad against metal. Plant is neutral, and neutral to metal. So I should probably swap you out. Ow. Oh, butts. That's just an attack, too. There's nothing I can do. Okay, that hurt like a son of a gun. Where's my heals? Crap. I don't have enough to do anything. I'm just gonna heckin' die is what I'm gonna do. If I can take out Wilma. Wilma's running support. Ianthe is just absolutely murdering you. Of course that is. We're not dead, but Wilma's dead. Ow! Rude. Decibel. I'm an air type. How does air do? Bad. What did I say? You. Poison is at least alright. I'll grab poison for now. Hey, at least you put that on somebody else. At least we killed you. Oh, of course a Decibel. Okay, how does air do? Ice? Good. But I don't want ice against you. Okay, so for the time being, Decibel, I don't think Decibel can do anything crazy. Okay, I can boil both of them. I'm still going after Wilma. I don't have a lot of strategy at this point. I don't think I have the AP to do much, and most of my monsters are The monsters that I want to use are mostly dead. I do have some respawns, so I should think about that. Oh! I'm out. That's it. Can I take out Wilma at least? You had a third monster? No, they had 2 tapes in reserve, and intelligently, they can both use them. Ianthe and Wilma's hearts act as one. What, you thought you were the only one who could fuse? If you recall, Ianthe was the one who discovered fusion. Of course they're going to be able to. I mean, I can switch. Because Kaylee has so little HP left. That if the monster gets killed, Kaylee will probably just die. Oh. Take 2.
Good luck.
Oh, I got sharp edges at the start. Okay, so Gear's problem is just because it does so much damage. But it is also going to be very important that we actually take out Gin and Tonic. Because it just does weird stuff that it really needs to not do. Of course, I'm confused now. Okay, we got the attack off. Good. Okay, Gin and Tonic's down. Only one of us is confused, and only for 2 more turns. I could swap somebody else in to, like, try to remove the confusion, but by the time I do it, it's not going to be worth it. Okay, I'm not actually sure here. I may want to focus on Gear. I have rewinds this time. Okay, that means next turn we're gonna get hit by something big. Because they're both saving up AP. They didn't have the AP to do what they want to do. And that means it's coming from both of them, so this is definitely going to hurt. I could fuse. I'm considering it. I also think what I'm going to do is swap you out. So that'll poison them, but also give them poison spikes. He already has poison spikes, so, like, I'm not losing anything with that. It's also yellow against Decibel, though. Why? Okay, no, it's just good there. And it gives you poison spikes, but, like, whatever, you already have poison spikes. Holy crap, 5, 6 hits? Leave me alone! God dang it. Okay, so I actually swapped in, Yukiona. I forget her name. I swapped her in because she has really high defense, and I knew a big hit was coming, so I literally swapped her in so she could take a hit. Accuracy down is going to be very nice for a few turns. We got Blizzard out, so that has lowered accuracy. I only have 4 AP. I want to get Miss Mimic back in. Ianthe has a lot of AP, though, so, like, they're just gonna kind of get killed. So I'm gonna rewind Spookiona. And then you can do something fun. You know what, whatever, just kill him. That Radiation Breath is a powerful move. Don't like saying it. Oh, thank heavens. Okay, these are the last two. They're going to fuse, though, so let's keep that in mind. If that's the case, then we should swap to who we want to be for this. Miss Mimic, I want in. And I'm thinking either Decibel or Rose Hood. So they are plastic and air. So for plastic, I'm pretty good all around. For air, I do not want plant. So air should be fun. I think. Yeah, for plastic, air's fine. For air, air's fine. Yeah, because you have New Leaf and Nurse. Those are the two big ones that I kind of want to make sure. I feel like if you timed your attacks and lined them up just right, you could take one of them down so they would be unable to fuse. And I feel like that's something that this game would 100% let you do. It feels a little cheap, though. Oh, crap, really? God dang it, I wanted to fuse with her! Okay, you're still berserked, so all you can do is attack. You still have accuracy down, so I'm not too worried about that. We don't need nurse, so I think we can just kind of do damage for now. You don't have any, like, strong moves. Look, I want you to live long enough to fuse. Yes, I know I have. Oh, thank heavens that missed. I know I've got defense down on me pretty good. Miss Mimibel! I don't want to lose all the cool crap that I have. Oh my goodness, I can just use fusion power. Oh yeah, and they're flinched! Oh yeah! Can I use New Leaf? I should take this advantage and just kill them. I really should, but I don't have any good moves. Wait, no, I have 4. I can just clobber. Just take them out. Yeah!
Impressive.
Well, that seems kind of nice. So monsters that are already 5 stars do kind of keep leveling up and getting stuff. They just kind of get random stuff after the fact. I don't know what I would want to get rid of for this. Like, these are all very good. I mean, I guess maybe Dock Leaf, because of this, this heals you? And I've always felt like Dock Leaf has kind of never lasted long enough to really be useful. And there's only one. It's like poison a guy and heal. Yeah, sure, Dock Leaf. If it didn't heal me, then I absolutely would not have.
Not bad.
Hey, where'd everybody else go? They just get blown away. Not bad at all. You never fail to impress, do you? The stories were true. What a battle. Here, this is yours. Heck yeah! We got a bottle cap. With a safety pin attached to it. This means you're officially a ranger captain. Folks will look to you to help them train, just like the other captains trained you. They didn't train me nothing, they had it in for me. You might be aware that I was the first person in New World I've transformed into a monster form with a cassette tape. Since then, folks have been asking me the same question. How does the cassette tape thing even work? It doesn't make any sense. Wanna know what I think? I think it makes perfect sense with the right perspective. Humans create art, such as music. Art is an intangible and imaginary thing that exists entirely within our collective imagination. Then, we seal that intangible music in physical forms, such as cassette tape. This makes it a perfect bridge between the physical world and the imaginary one. I think that makes sense, in a way. I like the way you think. You've seen the notice board outside the town hall, right? If there are any trainees who need to test their skills, I'll leave you a message there. For now, I'm going to take a long overdue rest. If you're going to continue your exploration across the island, why don't you catch up with your fellow captains? I'm sure they'd like to congratulate you on your promotion. Heck yeah! Oh, I knew that was going to be a hard fight. But I'm glad it all worked out. Oh. Hi, Sonny. Yeah, what's up? There's something I need to do, Tofu, to tie up loose ends. What do you mean?
Wow.
There's something about being a land keeper that I didn't tell you. The mammon beast that gave us orders, it was connected to us, and we were all connected to each other, like invisible telephone wire. Mammon is somewhat interesting. There's a number of nods to Lena's Inception within this game. And I think I've missed pointing out a couple of them, but even some of the music tracks have leitmotifs back to some of the main Lena's Inception theme. Like, there's little bits all over. And Mammon, in this game, was the archangel of greed and capitalism, so to say. In Lena's Inception, Mammon was the Ganon replacement final boss-ish character, who was a banker, the lead capitalism guy. Byton Studios has gone on record to say that this Mammon and that Mammon are absolutely not the same character. But who knows, maybe this Mammon is like a reincarnation of that Mammon, or something. Their words. But the Archangel, Mammon, is gone now. I don't hear its orders in my head anymore, but I can still hear the thoughts of the other land keepers.
What?
You can hear their thoughts? Tofu, the others, the land keepers, are planning something. They don't have a reason to continue being land keepers, but don't know how to change. Their voices are discussing Mount Wirral. I think they're organizing up there. I need to find out what they are planning. Tofu, can you meet me there? People are people. I'm glad that Sunny is striking out on her own. Good for her. Oh boy. People are people. Who made that song? Who wrote that song? I know this. Do you think New Wirral can physically change us? Yes, actually. Because our one guy doesn't have a scar anymore. It's difficult for me to put it into words. My body in New Wirral is not the same as it was in my previous life. It's like this is how I appear in my own dreams, like how I picture myself. Not exactly the same. I don't know what will happen when I go back, either. That's another reason to not really know if you want to go back or not. What am I? Maybe the real me is still there! And I'm just the dream me that's made it here. Okay, we are rested up. We are officially a Ranger Captain. Now, being a Ranger Captain, let's do a couple things. There is the notice board over here, which we can look at. And we can go take care of it. Oh, no, we forgot about that. Oh, that's the guy inside. He just kind of wants us to capture monsters, and that is absolutely something that I'm going to work on. So, that's that. Take on me. We just finished. Good for us.
Hey.
I just want to talk.
Hello, sweetie.
Already a dab hand at Monster Fusion, so how would you like to fuse your stickers as well? Choose one sticker to take the main effect from, and the second sticker to take extra rare and uncommon attributes from. The two stickers get combined to produce one with the best bits of both. So I think what this is doing is you can effectively turn a not uncommon sticker into an uncommon sticker by sacrificing an uncommon sticker's effect. And the uncommon sticker's effect will move to the common sticker. I think that's what it is. Sticker fusion is permanent, so you won't get the original stickers back. But if you choose well, fused stickers can turn even the weakest tape into an unstoppable beast. Now, can I help you? That sounds cool. Now, there's also some new stuff for sale, I think. I remember saying this before. Burn this candle and then recycle a recorded tape to influence the next fusion you encounter. It will have a chance to contain a bootleg that matches either the type or the species of the type you sacrifice. Interesting. I'm not actually seeing the other thing in here. Maybe it shows up later, I'm not sure. I could have sworn there was something you could get and buy here that would let you see things like rogue fusions on, like, directly on your map.
Ta-ta!
Anyway, I will say until next time, everyone. We finally completed that mess. We're good for now.